First blunder. Welcome. Please be seated. My name is Dr. Thomas Skandalis, and it is my pleasure and privilege to serve as the Dean of the College of Osteopathic Medicine. It is my honor to now introduce the platform party for today's white coat ceremony. I ask that they stand as they are introduced. Dr. Wayne Miller, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost. Mr. John Vornbrock, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Dr. Emily Astrike, Associate Dean for Preclinical Education. Dr. Elizabeth McMurtry, Associate Dean for Clinical Education. Dr. Russell Meyer, Associate Dean for Graduate Medical Education. The Assistant Deans for Clinical Education, Dr. Marie Caldwell-Meyer, Dr. Shane Carson, Dr. Kelly Noyes, Dr. Heather Phipps, Dr. Brenda Polite, faculty coders, and Austin Ivanovich, anatomy scholar, who will be graduating in the class of 2026. Our keynote speaker for today's ceremony, Dr. Claire Templin. It is now my sincere pleasure to invite Dr. Wayne Miller to the podium for the land acknowledgement and his welcome.
Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the privilege of reading the PNWU land acknowledgement for the Yakima Nation. PNWU recognizes that long before our founders had a vision for a health sciences university in Yakima, the land where the university is built has been cared for from time immemorial by the 14 Confederate tribes and bands of the Yakima Nation. We stand unified in our reverence for the land and all the elements of nature that make up our campus. Congratulations to all medical students embarking on their clinical rotations. Yeah. The transition from classroom learning to real-world patient care is an exciting and crucial step in your journey towards becoming osteopathic physicians. As you don your white coat, remember that it symbolizes not only your commitment to healing, but also your dedication to professional values. Wearing the white coat places a great responsibility upon your shoulders. Members of the community will look to you as a leader, relying on your good judgment and your commitment to health and healing. They will trust that every decision you make and every action you take is for their benefit. I extend my appreciation to your loved ones and the PNWU faculty and staff for their commitment in developing you into skilled physicians. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Chair of the Board of Trustees, John Vornbrock. Mr. Vornbrock has served as a trustee since 2015. He worked as a senior vice president. No.
We're even.
You know what? My speech isn't here. There you go. My speech isn't here. No, that's not it. Okay, no. Anyway, I'll introduce Dr. Vornbrock. Mr. Vornbrock, he worked as a senior vice president and chief financial officer for Multi-Care Yakima Memorial Hospital for 33 years, and who also dedicated years of service to other community organizations in Yakima. Mr. Vornbrock.
Thank you so much, Dr. Miller. Dean Skandalis, esteemed faculty, parents, support persons, honored guests, and especially students entering your third and fourth years at PNW's College of Osteopathic Medicine. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I welcome you to this important ceremony. You are beginning a vital phase of your medical education, one that brings healing and hope to many, especially in the rural and underserved communities, which are central to PNW's mission. Physicians play a critical role in today's healthcare, and your commitment will have a profound impact. The knowledge and effort you've invested over your first 2 years have prepared you well for this next step. Our board is proud of the College of Osteopathic Medicine, its faculty, and especially the students, all of you. We are humbled by the countless lives you will touch throughout your training and your careers thereafter. We look forward to staying connected with you during your clinical journey and hearing your insights. So thank you all, one and all, for being here today. Your support means so much to our students. And now, Dr. Skandalis. Thank you.
At this point in the ceremony, I'm supposed to give you a history of the white coat. I can see that you're on the edge of your seats in anticipation of the white coat history. But I was thinking last night that what's the real significance of the ceremony? And the significance, ironically, is not the white coat. The significance is seated in front of me, the medical students in the class of 2027. You have spent 2 years, 2 long years, 2 long, long years in preparation for what's to follow in your medical education. You've been in the lecture halls, in the teaching labs, in the simulations, all to prepare you to be able to go into the clinical environment. And today, as a result of that hard work, you have earned the right and the honor and the privilege of wearing a white coat as you see your patients. That's the significance of today. Well done, class. Congratulations. And you know that I know that the applause was due to the brevity of my comments about the white coat. I would like now to introduce Austin Ivanovich, academic medical scholar, and he's going to speak today in place of Lauren Morgan, who was unable due to a family emergency.
So I'm just as surprised to be up here as you all are to see me. But good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. I would like to begin by saying congratulations to the class of 2027. This is a great accomplishment. You've made it through all the long days and nights of the preclinical years, the exams, the quizzes, CILs, the labs, the practicals. I could go on, but I'll spare you. But today is more than a celebration of survival. It's a marker of transformation. It's the next step. That white coat that you're about to put on, it's not just a uniform. It's a symbol of trust, of compassion, of responsibility, and of pockets deep enough to carry 6 pens, a stethoscope, some sticky notes, and most importantly, snacks and a healthy amount of imposter syndrome. Now you begin the part of the journey that breathes life into everything that you've studied these past 2 years. And I wanted to offer you 3 pearls of wisdom that I believe have been invaluable to my own experiences while navigating clinical rotations. First and foremost, get comfortable being uncomfortable. That was something that was said to me during my emergency room rotation, and it has stuck with me ever since. You'll fumble and feel uncertain even after studying daily, nonstop. It continues, I'm sorry. That discomfort, what it really is growth in real time. So lean into it. You're entering rooms full of nuance and complexity embedded in the human condition. Know your limits and ask thoughtful questions. And while you do know a lot, I challenge you to listen like you know nothing. Every patient is a living story, not a checklist. Take your time. You have a special opportunity as a medical student on rotations to spend an extreme amount of time with your patients while your attendings catch up on notes. Sit with them. Hold their hand. Acknowledge that what they're going through is terrible, and just be with them. That is the special ability of the medical student as you're going out into the world. Remember, you're not on the clock. Use that freedom to be with your patients and learn deeply. Second, give yourself grace. You will have hard days. You will cry in your car. I did. You're going to mess up. You'll get feedback that really stings. And some of you may even fail your first attempt at the boards, a COMAT, even trying to give a verbal presentation. Medicine will humble you over and over again. But that doesn't make you weak or stupid. It makes you human. So be kind to yourself the way that you will be kind to your patients. Self-compassion is the secret sauce in the recipe of true resilience. Self-compassion is your vehicle from failure to success. Lastly, stay connected to who you are outside of medicine. Your hobbies, your weird niche interests, your family and your friends, your creative outlets. They're not distractions. They're fuel. They make you more human, more grounded, and ultimately, a better student doctor. Whatever fills your cup, keep it close. That is your lifeline when the days get long. So with that being said, take today to celebrate this milestone in your careers and lives. This next chapter will shape you more than any textbook ever could, and I am so excited for you. And finally, I wanted to give a special shout out to my fiance, Emma St. Preux, one of your classmates. I'm a few years removed from going through level 1 and step 1, so I got to vicariously live through her all of the torture and suffering again. If any of you work half as hard as she has, and I know that you have, you will be phenomenal team members in the clinics and the ORs, everywhere you go from here on. Congratulations, the class of 2027. Now I'd like to give the stage to Rachel Stowell.
Thank you, friends and family, for being here to celebrate this moment in our lives. I am Rachel Stowell Lopez, a member of the class of 2027. It is my honor to read our class's vision statement and class motto. The vision statement: building strong and healthy communities by providing equitable and compassionate care for all. The class motto: the good physician treats the disease. The great physician treats the patient who has the disease. Sir William Osler. Thank you.
Thank you, Austin and Rachel. I would like to now take a moment to recognize some special individuals. May I please have the parents, grandparents, spouses, significant others, and other family members of our medical students please stand. Thank you for the sacrifices that you have made and will continue to make in helping your medical student achieve great success. Your support is so very important. Our Board of Trustees, faculty, alumni, faculty coders, staff, and university administration, please stand. As you can see, it takes many to educate a physician. I thank each and every one of you for your commitment and your dedication. I also thank all of you here today who have supported our mission and helped the university grow and thrive. Please be seated. We gather here to honor the class of 2027. This class has an exceptional educational background and, more importantly, are exceptional individuals. A familiar quote, "From everyone to whom much has been given, much will be required, and from the one to whom much has been entrusted, even more will be demanded." The next 2 years will prove to be a challenge that will be successfully met by the class of 2027. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our guest speaker today, Claire Templin, DO. Dr. Templin was born and raised in the mountains of Whitefish, Montana, and studied geology at Middlebury College in Vermont, where she also competed in Nordic ski racing, for which she was named an academic All-American. She is a PNW College of Osteopathic Medicine alumna from the third graduating class in 2014. Dr. Templin did her OBGYN residency at the University of Michigan Health West Hospital in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and served as chief resident during her final year of training. She is an assistant professor and chief of the Division of OBGYN at PNWU and serves as clinical faculty in Walla Walla, Washington. She strives to find the right balance of clinical application with what a second-year medical student really needs to know while teaching in the reproductive system course, along with what she describes as her life-saving colleagues, Dr. Mapes and Dr. Sino. Dr. Templin has a busy practice at the Walla Walla Clinic, practicing full-scope obstetrics and gynecology. She also lives in Walla Walla with her husband, who is a passionate internal medicine physician and an alumnus of PNW-COM. And their hilarious and delightfully exhausting daughters, 2 dogs and a cat. It's my privilege to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Claire Templin.
All right. This is not a reproductive lecture. It's okay. Welcome, family and friends in the class of 2027. I would like to first thank our active military members and veterans in this class, those in the audience, and those we honored yesterday for Memorial Day. Thank you, Dean Skandalis, Board Chair Dr. Vornbach, Provost Miller, faculty, students, and my husband who drove me over here and for your support. Thank you to the people here in person and those in spirit who supported and continue to support these remarkable, bright, and caring students, the class of 2027. I want to begin with a deep breath, not just for me. In fact, I invite you all to take a deep breath. Inhale, hold it, and exhale. There is something powerful and will always be something powerful about breath. The pause, about being present in the moment. Medicine in these last 2 years of your preclinical training will be and have been a whirlwind. Sometimes the most human thing you can do is to stop and simply be present. To the class of 2027, you are here because you have chosen one of the most difficult, humbling, but inspiring and rewarding paths a person can walk. As part of your journey, today you receive your white coat. The white coat is not just something you wear between Memorial Day and Labor Day, joking aside. It is a symbol. It signifies trust, responsibility, compassion, and your transformation. When I stood on the stage eons ago, in 2010, receiving my white coat, I did not fully grasp the magnitude of what it meant. Granted, we were also fresh-faced students in the class of 2014, barely into the first week of our first year of medical school. In my younger years in clinical rotations, the white coat would help validate my position and gave me a voice with patients and staff. From medical school to residency, I transitioned to my long white coat. When I was a terrified first-year resident, consenting my first patient for her hysterectomy, the coat was a comfortable blanket, warding off the chill of my imposter syndrome, and boosted my confidence. When I placed it on during my first year in clinical practice, it garnered the respect of my lovely postmenopausal patients. They no longer thought I looked too young or like a cast member from Grey's Anatomy. They saw me as their kind and well-trained gynecologist. Those that still mistook me for a character from the show were promptly given a referral to ophthalmology. This coat and what I learned while wearing it taught me to be a healer, a witness, and above all, a human being. That seems to be the theme through everyone's speech today. As an OBGYN, I have the profound privilege of standing at life's beginnings, and thankfully rarely at its end. I have walked patients through infertility, birth, through loss, trauma, joy, silence, and screaming. In all of it, one lesson remains central to my practice and who I am as a physician. Well, I guess two. First of all, the class of 2027 knows you can trust your patient, but always obtain a pregnancy test. No, being a compassionate and talented doctor is not about knowing everything or being the perfect doctor or person. It's about being deeply and unrelentingly human. So today, I want you to remember what it means to be human in medicine, to stay resilient when work and life threatens to overwhelm you, and be adaptable in a world that is constantly shifting under your feet. Medicine is about science, and it is steeped in tradition. Knowledge alone will not make you a good doctor. What will make you a good doctor, what will make you great, is your ability to connect. Don't forget the complexities that make us humans. Your textbooks laid the foundation for defining, managing, and diagnosing the diseases you will see. As you embark on your clinical years, you will be introduced to the art of medicine, the uniqueness of patients who do not read the textbook, as the old adage goes. You now learn that compassion, your curiosity, and your life experiences will help interpret the stories behind your patient's symptoms, help you stand tall and feel their fears about their diagnoses, and provide them with hope and comfort through their process of healing. So first, remember to be human, both in your clinical practice and outside of medicine. Don't lose sight or forget to take time for the things and the people that bring you joy and love. Do some of this every day. When I first started my clinical practice, I had a patient who had just delivered her first baby. She was only 21 and the delivery went well. We were finishing and she started bleeding heavily, very heavily. I immediately went into action with interventions like obtaining another IV site, administering medications to help her uterus contract, increasing her fluid rate, giving her blood, and finding the source of the bleeding. As the bleeding continued, she looked at me with terrified eyes and asked if she was going to die, and told me that she felt that she was cold and didn't want her baby to be without a mother. I felt cold as well, and I was on autopilot, but I stopped and I took a breath. I looked right into her eyes and let her know in a calm voice what was happening and what I was doing to help her, that I was with her and she was not alone. I told her she was a powerful mother already fighting for her son. I told her we had a remarkable team of people helping us and doing everything we could to ensure she was going to be okay and safe and be the amazing mother I knew she was going to be. She started pouring tears of relief. She went home to be a happy mother, and I went on to deliver her other two sons. She recently moved from Walla Walla, and on our last visit, she gave me a small sticky note that was also impactful. Thank you for saving my life, Dr. Templin, and making me feel safe when I was scared. These are the times we see what it means to be human in medicine, to witness people at their most vulnerable and remind them of their strength. Second, I hope you stay resilient. This is the hard part. This is a truth we don't always talk about in medicine or say out loud. You will have times when you just break. Allowing yourself to be human and feel the pain, process it, lean on your support system around you, ask for help, and be able to adapt from it is what prevents you from burning out. You will wonder if you will succeed and may feel like you are failing at times at everything. One of my daughters, the 9-year-old's favorite story from when she was tiny, was one of my lower moments in residency. My husband and I had both been on call all night, so a very kind nurse and her family had kept my daughter for the night. I picked her up the next morning, exhausted, emotionally drained, but thrilled to see her. She was starving and had refused a bottle all night long. I thanked them and quickly drove to a church parking lot near their home. I sat in the back of our car, feeding her and getting my much-needed snuggles. She finished eating, then promptly projectile vomited over the entire back of our car and me. I sat there for a moment, wondered if I was going to make it. I cried, I took a breath, I wiped myself off and drove home. You will cry, you will doubt yourself, These are the days in medicine when life and your medicine feels impossibly heavy. I remember a healthy 19-year-old we delivered via cesarean section. Shortly after delivery, while still open, she became non-responsive and went into cardiac arrest that we later found was related to an amniotic fluid embolism, something that has a very high fatality rate. We started chest compressions and coding her. As the team continued to code her, I worked on finishing the case, and it became evident she was going to need an emergency hysterectomy to keep her alive. I performed the hysterectomy, and she again needed to be coded. She survived without her uterus, but went home with her child. I had a medical student working with me at the time. I wanted to make sure that this was not just something we moved on from as another part of our day. I wanted to show her that it's okay to feel the gut-wrenching pain of it all. She and you are not making this journey alone. Talk about your difficult cases with your classmates, your mentors, your family, and your friends. Create spaces with each other where you can be honest and raw, where you can laugh and cry and scream. Please do not bury your humanity under a veneer of professionalism or use your white coat as your shell. The best doctors are the ones that feel everything, who grieve their patients, celebrate recoveries, carry stories not as a burden but as a reminder of why we do this work. Resilience is not about pushing pain and hard cases away. It is about learning from them and carrying them with grace. Third, and finally, be adaptable. If we have learned anything in the past number of years, it is that technology and medicine are changing and progressing at incredible rates. Adaptability is not just about adjusting to new technologies or regulations. It is about staying open to new ideas, new cultures, new ways of thinking. It is about listening when someone challenges your perspective, and about unlearning biases you did not know you had. You will meet patients that challenge everything you were taught in the textbooks. You will care for people who don't trust you. Remember, you can't make everyone like you. It may not always be because of something you have done, but because of something the system has failed them too many times. Remember, they are just humans, struggling and scared as well. To be adaptable is to recognize this. Being a doctor is being a student for life. The moment you stop learning and adapting, the moment you stop growing. So stay curious, stay humble, and stay open. Here is my wish for you, class of 2027. Please stay rooted in your humanity. May you embrace vulnerability as a strength. May you listen more than you speak. May you stay resilient, not by avoiding hardship, but by meeting it with open eyes, an open mind, and a steady heart. May you remain adaptable, not because the world demands it, but because you believe medicine should evolve with compassion and justice at its core. And above all, may you never forget the honor of being invited into people's lives at their most intimate, raw, and sacred moments. This is not just a profession. It is a privilege, and you, the class of 2027, are ready. Not because you know everything, but because you are human. Welcome to medicine and welcome to your journey. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Templin, for those wise words. It's an honor now to present you with this crystal apple as a token of our appreciation for your speaking with us today. It's pretty heavy. Now it is time to invite the class of 2027 to the stage to receive their white coats. Following the coding, they will recite the ceremonial oath. I would like to invite Dr. Miller and Chair Bornbrock to join me in congratulating each of these students as they are coded.
They all know me, Tom. Good afternoon. I'm Russell Meyer, a family physician, and I am the Associate Dean for Graduate Medical Education.
Benjamin Soderling, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Pacific Lutheran University.
Allison Day, Spokane, Washington, Villanova University.
Hannah Cornwell, Placerville, California, Humboldt State University.
Paige Ravello, Beaverton, Oregon, University of Portland.
Morgan Reshley, Sheridan, Wyoming, California Baptist University.
Natalie Rose Shergill, Washougal, Washington, and San Diego State University.
Shrita Sharma, Astoria, Oregon, Oregon State University.
Good afternoon. I'm Emily Astrike. I'm the Associate Dean for Preclinical Education and a Professor of Physiology in the Department of Biomedical Sciences.
Brooke Pearson, Oak Harbor, Washington, the University of Washington.
Robin Pashik, the Dalles, Oregon, Willamette University.
Tyann Hibbler, Troy, Montana, Eastern Washington University.
Samantha Harris, Tualatin, Oregon, Western Oregon University.
Luke Walker of Portland, Oregon, and Portland State University.
Anna Song, Federal Way, Washington, Colby College.
Harrison, Guangdong, China, UCLA.
I'm Dr. Elizabeth McMurtry. I'm the Associate Dean for Clinical Education, Associate Professor, and Chief of the Division of Emergency Medicine.
Xinghui Mandy Lee, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Rice University.
Austin Toole, Los Angeles, California, Loma Linda University.
Melissa Velasquez, Seattle, Washington, University of Washington.
Nikki Zamani, Lahaina, Hawaii, University of Hawaii.
Kyla Janelle Tonko, Kent, Washington, Pepperdine University.
Omar San, Aurora, Illinois, Loyola University, Chicago.
Matthew Rue, Granada Hills, California, UC Santa Barbara.
Dr. Heather Phipps, Assistant Dean of Clinical Education, Associate Professor of Orthopedic Surgery, and Chair of the Division of Surgery.
Nivruti Bidet, Wenatchee, Washington, University of Washington.
Elliot Moss, Bellevue, Washington, and UW Bothell.
Christian Bickmore, Vancouver, Washington, Brigham Young University, Idaho.
Ryan Ovison, Sammamish, Washington, University of Washington.
Hannah Champeau, Spokane, Washington, Portland State University.
Leah Abramov, Bellevue, Washington, University of Washington.
Austin Fox, Basin City, Washington, Brigham Young University.
Vinay Pathak, Issaquah, Washington, Canisius College.
Dr. Brenda Polite, Assistant Dean for Clinical Education, Assistant Professor, Family Medicine.
Colton Bostrom, Shelton, Washington, and the University of Washington. Go Dogs!
Rachel Stowell Lopez, Lake Tops, Washington, Dominican University of California.
Jason Booth, Cambridge, England, University of London.
Chelsea Polakar, Portland, Oregon, University of Oregon.
Ashley Kane Jurgens, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Augustana University.
Sokmani Atwal, Vancouver, Washington, Washington State University.
Madison Gallagher, St. Michael, Minnesota, University of South Dakota.
Hello, I'm Dr. Kelly Noyce. I'm an Assistant Dean for Clinical Education and Internal Medicine Physician, PNWU, class of 2012.
Tristan Moss, the Western Washington University.
Parker Marson, Pleasant Hill, California, Western Oregon University.
Cameron Williams, Nampa, Idaho, Minnesota State University, Moorhead.
Cameron Williams, again, Kearney, Nebraska, Nebraska Wesleyan University.
Megan Kenner, Anchorage, Alaska, University of California, Santa Barbara.
Michelle Chow, Tri-Cities, Washington, University of Washington.
Radian Schroeder, Portland, Oregon, Portland State University.
Marie Cadwell-Meyer, Assistant Dean of Clinical Education, Assistant Professor of Family Medicine, and PNWU class of 2012.
Shone Jackson, Granite Falls, Washington, UW Bothell.
Angel Daly, Puyallup, Washington, UW Tacoma.
Maggie Daly, Frederick, Maryland, University of Maryland.
Alexis Murphy, Salem, Oregon, Oregon State University.
Phoebe McGraw, Snohomish, Washington, the University of Washington.
Haley Gilbreth, Happy Valley, Oregon, University of Idaho. Annalisa Glosson, Sultan, Washington, University of Washington, Tacoma.
I'm Dr. Shane Carson, pediatrician, Assistant Dean for Clinical Education.
Jeanette Miramontes Pinero, Patterson, California, Cal State Eastway.
Noah Shumsky, Pendleton, Oregon, Oregon State University.
Caleb Fields, Camas, Washington, Gonzaga University.
Ta'avili Taylor, Hilo, Hawaii, University of Hawaii.
Ashley Joss, Spokane, Washington, University of Washington.
Kelsey Wells, Yakima, Washington, Azusa Pacific University.
Patrick Kirsch, Spokane, Washington, Gonzaga University.
Dara Abanurinejad, Medic Lake, Washington, Washington State University.
I'm Bill Elliott. I'm the professor of preventive medicine, internal medicine, pharmacology, chair of the chair of the Department of Biomedical Sciences and all that stuff. Thank you.
Nathaniel Ward, Chignik Lake, Alaska, University of Alaska, Anchorage.
Luke Sheriff, Yakima, Washington, Central Washington University.
Y. Siddiqui, Pomona, California, University of California, San Diego.
Spencer Brown, Mapleton, Utah, University of Utah.
Devansh Dwivedi, Redmond, Washington, University of Washington.
Hayden Niederreiter, Visalia, California, Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Autumn Marie Calzo, Auburn, Washington, Oregon State University. Emma Wender, Manhattan, New York, Kenyon College.
Albert Brady, Professor of Medicine, trained in hematology and oncology, chair of the Department of Clinical Sciences.
Jericho Schroeder, Kimberly, Idaho, Boise State University.
Carl Brown, Vernal, Utah, Brigham Young University.
Isabel Richter, Eugene, Oregon, University of Oregon.
Wyatt Borman, Rogue River, Oregon, University of Oregon.
Daniel Jennings, Glastonbury, Connecticut, University of Connecticut.
Lukáš Platil, Prague, Czech Republic, University of Alaska.
Joe Yates, Salem, Oregon, Oregon State University.
Clayton Lauba, Palmdale, California, San Diego State University.
I'm Joseph DeMeo, Chair of Family Medicine and OPP.
George Go, Portland, Oregon, University of Oregon.
Madeline Moen, Olympia, Washington, Gonzaga University.
Tori Hensley, Dallas, Texas, Purdue University.
Amy Pazan, Klamath Falls, Oregon, Oregon Institute of Technology.
Jamie Spahn, Spokane, Washington, Gonzaga University.
Mia Sherman, Tacoma, Washington, University of Washington.
Good afternoon, Jeff Novak, Biomedical Sciences, Professor, Immunology.
Nick Giannet, Minneapolis, Minnesota, University of Minnesota.
William Smith, Annapolis, Maryland, University of Rhode Island.
McKay Shamo, Delta, Utah, the University of Utah.
Atlas Shapiro, Edmonds, Washington, Biola University.
Otmar Borchardt, Bend, Oregon, University of Oregon.
Vanessa Soto, Nampa, Idaho, Central Washington University.
Dr. Keith Monosky, Professor, Department of Family Medicine.
Owen Nguyen, Spokane, Washington, Eastern Washington University.
Jessica Bakary, Puyallup, Washington, Whitman College.
Rena Chin, Tacoma, Washington, University of Washington.
James Gilreath, Chewelah, Washington, Eastern Washington University.
Darrow Felstead, Idaho Falls, Idaho, Idaho State University.
Alex King, Albany, Oregon, Corbin University. Hayden Gorham, Kennewick, Washington, University of Idaho.
Kaylin Young, Professor and Division Chief of Physiology, Biomedical Sciences.
Trang Vo, Steilacoom, Washington, Western Washington University.
Jesse Landis, Krogan, New York, Eastern Mennonite University.
Ritvik Vudathum, Brenton, Washington, the University of Washington.
Emily Crows, North Bend, Washington, University of Arizona.
Peyton Lip, Billings, Montana, Carroll College.
Matthew Kortner, Spokane, Washington, Carroll College.
Riley McGinnis, Comanche, Texas, Texas Tech University.
Sholay Sharif, Seattle, Washington, University of Washington.
Emma St. Preux, Las Vegas, Nevada, Arizona State University.
Talitha Smythe, McAllen, Texas, University of Texas at Dallas.
Hi, Janelle Mapes, Associate Professor in the Department of Anatomy.
Maria Tan, Cincinnati, Ohio, Loyola Marymount University.
Annabella Friends, Mankato, Minnesota, McAllister College.
Emily Huynh, Renton, Washington, University of Washington.
Kyle Bergfalk, Anacortes, Washington, University of Washington.
Blake Chong, Mill Creek, Washington, the University of Washington.
Paula Popescu, Bellevue, Washington, Walla Walla University.
Simranpreet Kaur, Kent, Washington, University of Washington.
Simar Garverg, Auburn, Washington, University of Washington.
Henri Court Bellon, Camas, Washington, Washington State University.
Ritu Kaur Buttar, Kent, Washington, University of Washington.
Dr. Mike Moore, PNW Class of 2013, Associate Professor in the Department of Family Medicine.
Karandeep Rai, Western Washington University, Jamaica, New York.
Harmanjit Dillon, Kent, Washington, University of Washington.
Gurvanch Mod, Blaine, Washington, Simon Fraser University.
Isaac Maleka, Riverside, California, and University of California, Riverside.
Zui Huang, Salem, Oregon, Oregon State University.
Ram Tawari, Kent, Washington, University of Washington.
Dion Nguyen, Fairfax, Virginia, Eastern Oregon University.
Evan Guadarrama, Federal Way, Washington, Western Washington University.
Johan Bello, Pasadena, California, University of Washington.
Dr. Sean Hancock, Associate Professor, Family Medicine.
Oswaldo Moreno, Los Angeles, California, Western Oregon University.
Blake Nelson, Boise, Idaho, Utah State University.
Valentina Apostol Mon, Olympia, Washington, Western Washington University.
Siri Bardwell, Bemidji, Minnesota, University of North Dakota.
Maggie Gonawicha, Anchorage, Alaska, University of Oregon.
Melissa Yap, Renton, Washington, University of Washington.
Rachel Nakamura, Bellevue, Washington, University of Washington.
Angelica Palaganas, Tampa, Florida, University of Florida.
Yasmin Gamble, Coos Bay, Oregon, Oregon State University.
Congratulations, class of 2027. Students, please rise and join me in reciting the ceremonial oath located on the back of your program. Please repeat after me. As I continue the study of medicine at Pacific Northwest University of Health Sciences, College of Osteopathic Medicine, I will enter into a relationship of mutual respect with my teachers and my colleagues, to enhance the learning and patient care environment, and gain the knowledge, skills, and attitudes of a competent osteopathic physician. Accept the responsibility only for those matters for which I am competent. Maintain the trust of an osteopathic physician and never take advantage of the doctor-patient relationship. Show compassion and respect for all others. Set worthy examples in the application of humanistic principles. In my relationships with patients and others within the medical community. Work towards improving my sensitivity and skills in human interaction. Understanding and respecting the differences among my patients and colleagues. Value the knowledge and wisdom of the physicians who have preceded me in the profession. And endeavor to contribute to the osteopathic tradition. Recognize my weaknesses and my strengths. And strive to develop those qualities that will earn the respect of my patients, my colleagues, my family, and myself. Continue learning throughout all the days of my life. Congratulations to the class of 2027. On behalf of Provost Miller, the Board of Trustees, and the faculty, thank you for joining Pacific Northwest University of Health Sciences and the College of Osteopathic Medicine class of 2027 for this special event. Please remain seated for the recessional.